Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me once again here at Trip and Bill. For those of you new, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy what you're going to see along the way. And for those of you returning, thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. I'm certainly enjoying doing this, and it helps teach me along the way. Today we are June 29th, 2025. It is an absolute amazing sunny day. Apparently we're going to get a high of about 28 degrees. Right now it's 11 a.m. and by the time you watch this, it's probably going to be at nighttime anyway. But tomorrow it's supposed to get even warmer. We're supposed to go up to 29, and then she starts to cool down throughout the week. So figured I'd throw in my little weather forecast there for you to have a little fun. Who knows? If this job doesn't work out, maybe I'll become a weatherman. Who knows, right? Don't have to be right all the time. Anyways, today what I wanted to talk about is Class C motorhomes. We've had ours now for over 12 years. I do not regret any of it. It's been fantastic. Memories are amazing. We had some big trips. We enjoy the backcountry and the outdoors, and we've seen a lot of places, and we're still going to see a lot more yet. So definitely one of the best things I've ever done as far as getting some recreation in my life and getting a reset and a recharge to get up the next day. So this one behind me here is a 2024 Vienna Renegade model, 25FWC. So this baby behind me here is actually built off a 3500 Mercedes chassis. Not quite 8 feet wide, so it stands about 11 feet tall. The best part on this one here is it's only, I think it's 25 feet 6 inches long overall, which is nothing. If you look at a long box 3500 truck, we're not too far off in the same length. Then it also does have the turbo diesel engine that backs it up. Width-wise, 92 inches, 92 and a quarter inches wide. So not quite 8 feet. Makes it easy to maneuver, drive around, back into your places. And also does come with a 2-inch receiver. Now, max towing on this one is rated at 4,200 pounds. But we're going to take a little walk around, talk about the construction of it. So one of the things I want you to pay particular attention to is you take a look at the molded cap on the front of this unit here itself. So one-piece molded cap goes all the way up, reduces the amount of seams, any chance for leakage down the road. Also helps with aerodynamics when you're on your cruise and for your holidays. Along the front, as I was talking earlier, three color full body paint, so there is no decals involved with this one. Absolutely stunning to look at. Nice thing with the Mercedes chassis itself, you're going to get adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, full backup camera, and drowsy driver assist, or whatever they might want to call it on their chassis. And then we go into our body. So on your sidewalls, your flooring and your roof, all aluminum welded frames. The sidewalls vacuum bonded and sealed with the aluminum framing. Of course, your flooring done the same way, vacuum bonded and sealed with laminate flooring, and again on aluminum, and then roof truss system welded and bonded with cutouts. So as we start to move down along the curb side of the unit, as you come to your door, this is your entry into the actual coach itself. You notice here we got an actual coated keypad that you can actually program, so just in case, if you don't happen to have your keys handy, you can always do that as a backup to get in. 2 steps to get up and inside, door of course opens, and then your next 2 steps to get you right in. Lit up handle for the evening, so this will actually light up for you so you can actually find your way and get into the coach itself. Down here we have a liquid propane quick connect, so if you want to hook up an exterior barbecue. Of course, over here a little added storage as well for underneath there. Now this system does come with a self-leveling system on it, which is actually quite nice. Once you get into where you're at, reasonably balanced out, you just go ahead and hit the leveling jacks from there. This, for little outside entertainment purposes, we've got ourselves a television with a sound bar. Venting for your furnace, and then over here, your Truma hot water, exterior plug-ins. Over here, your 3600 liquid propane Onan generator. So if ever needed, you can fire this baby up and that'll help power your stuff inside. And again, finally, in the back side, a little more added storage. So here on the road side of the unit, we'll kind of go over that little piece as well. We've got your shore power hookup right through here. Down below this, we have our exterior water closet. So this gives me opportunity to go into my black tank flush, city water hookups, even got the propane fill in the back there. Emergency shut off, very easily accessible exterior sprayer as well. Now you notice this piece here, this is a full body slide. So this goes all the way down through the whole unit. So you're going to find internally, we're going to see that the bedroom and the dinette are part of that slide that pops out. It'll show you, when I get inside, I'll actually show you the space with it in and of course with it out. Up top, little added storage right here with its own exterior light. Now all these doors are insulated, by the way. Under here, little added storage. And over to the far side, that is my battery system and the inverter, all easily accessible, ready for you to get to. You'll notice on the very top, we've got a slide for the awning top for the slide, and then we've got a power on the other side. The other thing that stands out, frameless glass under the hood, is an inline 3-liter 4-cylinder turbo. So that sweet engine provides you with about 208 horsepower and 332 foot-pounds of torque. It is mated with a 280 watt or 280 amp alternator, which is designed to help give you a balanced performance and of course economy, right? Now on the steering column here, so it is keyless entry, by the way. That's what these guys are for. A little bit different with Mercedes. Their emergency brake is going to be on the right-hand side. The seating itself, we got nice leather seating. Now it is 3-person memory seating, so you can set this up for a bunch of people, and they do swivel to turn around into the back. Of course, I've got heated seats, which I turned on accidentally, and in this day I don't need heated seats. Power windows, all your standard trimmings that you're going to get. On the steering column itself, we've got our adaptive cruise control. I've got our home button. I can control my, I think it's a 10.25 inch touchscreen through here, and of course my volume button in the center. Navigation's part of the package, and of course we got drowsy driver assist, or they call it something a little bit different. We got forward collision warning, again they call it something a little bit different. And of course right there, my backup camera. Now that we've gone over the exterior portion, I'm going to go ahead and go inside the unit. Now I haven't powered anything up yet, so the stairs come down automatically. Right there, as you see, this is actually a fold out added for your countertop. So this is inside with this slide fully retracted in. So as you can see, I still have a narrow path. I can maneuver myself down the center, to the fridge, to my storage, and most importantly, on those certain trips, you need to get to the bathroom. So you don't have to put your slide out in order to get that. And of course here, this is the function unit that we use to move the slide and the awnings in and out. So I'll start that now. Yeah, the slide out is all the way out. I'm going to show you what you can do when you want to turn your lighting on. So on your control panel here, you got a little picture of a light. Tap that there, and you can just do that to turn on your lights, and you can turn them on everywhere, right through here, from the front to the back. Nice and simple. If you notice on the bed, I haven't quite made that yet. So during the whole slide process, as it comes in, this piece rides on top of the actual main frame. So that slides all the way up here. That's why the bed is split here to fold. So during travel, she's tucked up like this, and that's all the way forward. When you get to where you are, very simple, put her down like so, right? Now, some of the other luxury items in this unit to point out, soft touch vinyl roof, great for a little added sound barrier, for a little comfort on the interior. You'll find that on the walls as well. So that helps keep the noise from bouncing around, as well as the exterior noise. We've got your LED lighting throughout, your panel here to control everything that you need to do. Now the cabinetry itself, solid maple. So a nice part with these maple cabinets, it's called Tuscany, by the way. I love the names that they come up with. Soft closing. And then of course my glides, ball bearing glides, they will close in nice and easy as well. Little added underneath the seat for storage. As soon as I undo that, this guy slides all the way out. Got some added cushions under here for when you're making up the bed. Over in the side cabinetry, that unlocks it. You got your pantry, little cabinet below, more soft glide drawers, and your ward. There's even more cabinetry above the bed. There's another 3 on the ceiling there. And then, of course, we got the overhead bunk. Now, for entertainment purposes, we got a nice 32-inch television right here, perfectly in line with the table. So when one is cooking, the other can watch the game, whatever they want to do. In the back, there's also an added television for the bedroom. And then, of course, I have an 8 cubic foot electric fridge 12 volt plus my 1 cubic foot microwave convection above. In the sink portion, high-rise faucet sink, I believe they call that nickel. For the coatings, deep round basin sink, 2-burner stove, outlet right here for added power once if you got the generator fired up, JBL speakers, little lighted shelf up top, and then if you need to, that table flips up to give you added space. What I'm going to show you right now next is how to put this table down. So it's actually very, very simple. One thing you do have to do first off, get rid of these cushions because they're in your way. So take them out, put them up top like that. Like so. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention is to your bottom drawers down here, which you can't really see, but I'm going to open them both up. So if you look over here, we got cushions that sit inside the drawer as well. So I'm going to bring those out. Now they're full length ball bearing slides on these drawers. Bring out this cushion, and then I have a third cushion sits up top of there for, I guess, transportation purposes. Tuck these guys back in. Now under the table, there's a little latch. So when I flip this latch over, I just push this whole table down. She's in the area there. Now the configuration to actually set this up is a little bit different. I've been kind of playing with it to figure out the fastest and easiest way. So essentially, that goes back in. Now, this guy flips over like so. Whoops, sorry, I'll do it the other way around. Goes like so, tucks into the back. These two will go like this. Or you could flip that around, and then the big cushion up here goes in like so. And that seems to sit perfectly. Me being I am 5 foot, 8.5 inches. Bit tight for me. Need something a little bit smaller, unless I sleep in the fetal position. We'll scroll back into the main bedroom, and you notice above we got 3 more cabinets. One thing I'd like you to note is the window on the rear for access for a little extra air, and the same on the front table. So you can get a nice little cross flow of air in here to make it comfortable. Of course, on hot weather, we do have air conditioning. So they kept the vanity portion of the bathroom out. So that sits there again, solid surface countertops, my lovely reflection in the mirror, a little bit of storage underneath. Nice full length mirror to, do my hair in. And then, of course, I've got the porcelain flush toilet and glass shower doors. Nice big window in here, but you do have blackout blinds for privacy. So when it comes to doing the videos for the bathrooms, because in my opinion, bathrooms have a very high priority when it comes to motorhomes or trailers. Mine is cramped. But to give you kind of a referencing, I'm 5 foot 8.5 inches tall, 217 pounds, and broad-shouldered. So, of course, not the easiest guy to get into certain places. But as you can see, I can sit here comfortably. I have space in front of me on either side. I can use this as it's meant to be used. Glass shower doors that sneak back. You can tell by that beautiful back paneling there. It's a beautiful tub enclosure. I can stand in here. Still, tons of room above, so if you happen to be 6'4", you're going to be okay. Shower head, and of course, this is all powered by the hot water tank, which is on demand. So behind me here is the overcab bunk that we have. Now this can slide right back. Contained within this is actual sunshades. So that goes actually onto the front window and side windows of your coach. Give you a little more privacy once you're in the campground. And to access the top, we got the ladder. So that just quite simply hooks right into there, and you can access yourself all the way up. Now, I'm a big guy, so I don't think this would work too well for me, but for children, not a problem. Neat features I did forget to actually mention is the accent lighting, or at least underneath the shelving there. I like that. Nice, soft, elegant. Now this, if you have to drop this down beneath here, there's 2 little clips either side. Very simple. Pinch and drop. Out of your way. Easy to get in and out. You need to raise it. Done. Added counter space at your fingertips. As I'm exiting the coach itself, I'm going to step down here and just kind of show you some added controls. So right there is our controls for the awning, ceiling lights, cargo lights, and of course extend and retract. Down below that is going to be our leveling system, battery or your entry step override, your e-start for the generator, and then battery disconnect. This also has 3-person memory seating, so depending who your passenger is, you can actually line up for yourself. Now with this, you've got your lumbar support right there. There's a little handle in the very front that I pinch, and I can swing this guy around to swivel. Now in order to get this all the way I want, I need to move my seat forward, tilt her back up. Now get that out of the way so I can do this and swivel the chair all the way around to face everybody in the back. So that's your recap on the unit itself. So 93-liter fuel tank, 128-liter fresh water, 109 on both gray and black. Now what I didn't touch on, there is a 330-watt solar panel that this does come with, and a 2,000-watt inverter already built in. Generally from stock they come with 2 AGM batteries. In this case they have an upgraded, and I do believe it's a 200 amp hour lithium battery. The beauty about the lithium is it goes full out straight, no fluctuation in power until it's out, right? You can recharge it by using your generator, or of course firing up the unit itself, and or let the solar do its job. Okay, as far as TVs go, you have an exterior 28-inch TV, I think it's a 32 in the bedroom and a 40 in the above the sink. So 3 televisions in here. Beautiful unit. Please do keep in mind, it only has 4 seat belts, the 2 front seats and 2 in this one right across from me here. So capacity of actually carrying people while driving is limited to 4, right? Thank you so much for joining me here. If you have any questions, please do email me or text. You can always reach me at 604-791-1644. I'd love to hear from you. I always like to have input, good or bad, prefer the good. But thank you so much for joining me here at the channel. And always remember, in your travels, please do stay safe. I hope to see you in the back roads. Always be tripping.